Go. We already live. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go. Let's go.
Now, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go deeper into the sketch. Maybe I'll ink it,
Mm.
or should I put? I don't want to do too much work, so maybe I'll just go in with
Mm.
the ink. I'll use an
Just in case.
'08. I'll use an '08 and maybe an '02.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I feel that. What size
And
paper is that?
so this is a small sketchbook. It's a five by 5 by 8, 5 by 8,
Okay, yeah.
5.5 by 8. So that's pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Right.
What
I
about
feel.
yours? What size are you drawing on?
7 by 10.
Oh, that's way bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard that, actually. But yeah, yeah, it's a good size. It's a good size.
Well, I'm
Like
feeling good today, man. I'm ready to get this episode kicked off. Do you want to do
yeah.
the opening today?
You do it. You bring us in if you
All
don't
right, I
mind.
got you. I
Oh,
got you. I
sweet.
got you. All right, what's up, everybody? You're watching Live with the Hive. It's your boy D Graves with my buddy over there, G Hackler Chinstrap. How you doing this morning, man?
I am doing wonderful. Very
Doing
excited to
wonderful.
be here today. Yes,
That's what
very
I'm
excited.
talking about. And for those of you who are joining us, this is the second episode of our December. We're going to be focusing on DC characters for the month of December. And today we're going to be doing Citizen Steel. And what's his name? Nathaniel Heywood?
Nathan. Yeah, Nate.
Nathan
His friends
Heywood?
call him Nate.
Nate.
But yeah, Nathan. Nathan.
Right. His friends call him Nate. So we got Nate Heywood over here. And already we got Photogenic in here. Excited to see how this is going to
Yo.
go, he says. And so am
Me too.
I.
Very nervous, but I'm excited.
Man, you did great. Show us the piece that you did yesterday. Or not yesterday,
Oh
but
yeah.
on Monday.
Yeah. Monday the
Yeah.
Dr. Fate one.
Yeah.
Let me
Is
see. I
that
gotta
in
go
the
back.
same sketchbook?
Yeah. Yeah. This is my Dr.
Oh
Fate
my gosh,
that
bro.
I did. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That looks amazing,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
I'll
I
show you.
appreciate it.
I'll
Yeah,
show
let's
the
see what you did.
viewers my little spread right here. So I did two. This was the one that I did on live, and then this
Yep.
one was later, and I added just a little bit of color to it.
That's dope.
But
That's super cool.
and then for this one, we got Nate over here. So
Yep, we got Nate. And I did try this is the one I tried last night, a little kind of a practice sketch for this
uh-huh.
guy.
Yep.
So this is my first time drawing him. And then we're going to see today, I kind of got, I sketched out this little pose right here.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's a physical fighter, right?
Yeah.
He's actually, his body is basically living steel, right? I
Living
think that's his
still,
thing.
bro. And the costume he
So,
wears is just to like protect everyone around him, right?
right? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this
So
isn't for him. It's for us, our protection. Yeah,
we're going to be
crazy.
focusing on Nate today, and I'm excited to see how things come out. I'm excited to see what you pull off,
Yeah,
man, because you've
thank
been
you.
really just killing it the past few days, bro.
I really appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate your support and your kind words. And
Hey,
you already have an insane looking sketch over there. You're already jumping into inks, so I've definitely got my work cut out for me today. That's for sure.
I got you because Monday you had me beat, and I love that. So I told
Uh,
myself never again
never.
will be allowed.
It took 32 episodes, huh? But
Hey,
finally, it happened.
better late than never.
Hey,
Better
I'll
late
take
than never.
whatever I can get, baby. You know what I'm saying? Take whatever I can
Exactly.
get.
So,
So,
man, I'm feeling excited about this episode. I'm just gonna go in. It is what it is. He's got
yep.
a lot of steel that we're working with, so I'm trying to keep
Yeah,
that in mind as well.
more shiny stuff.
Yeah,
More shiny. Lika says, "Wow, it's so good." Thank you. I really appreciate that.
thank you.
trying this guy out. We're gonna do some. I do want to try and put some color on this one. So my Doctor Fate was just inks. I
Uh,
would like to ink this and then color it, but we'll see how it goes. But that's my goal for today.
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, and I can hear you're a little under the weather. You know, it's been going around, bro.
Yeah, it got me. It actually, I feel pretty good. It's just my voice
Your
is
voice.
freaking cooked, toasted. Yesterday
Yeah.
was horrible, man. Yesterday I was like, excuse me,
Dang.
I could barely talk, bro. I couldn't yell at my kids at all. It was awful. It was, there was no law in the house. They was doing whatever they want because they weren't getting yelled at. So it was a tough day, but it's coming back a little bit. I've been drinking a little bit of tea here and there, a bit of
Uh-huh.
tea and coffee, of course. I'm getting those hot beverages sliding down the old throat, and yeah, it's better today. And that's really the only thing. I mean, it's a little sinusy or whatever, but that's not like it's nothing horrible. It's really just the voice is the main problem. But
Yeah.
I should still be able to, sing for you guys today. So don't worry.
I'ma
I know
hold you
that's what.
to it.
Yeah, yeah. I know that's why the viewers keep coming back.
Yeah, bro.
So, so
So did you do a little bit of research on our boy Nate here?
yeah, I've been looking into him. He's a newer character for me. I
Uh,
recently was just exposed to him from Photogenic. Shout outs to you.
Shout out Photogenic.
And so yeah, I wanted to try and get a feel for his like obviously kind of what his power set is and his personality
Uh,
and his origin story a little bit. And he definitely seems like a pretty cool character
yeah, he
for
does.
sure. For sure, the whole metal, the whole living steel kind of thing is pretty cool, and the power dampening suit. I love stuff like that. That's cool.
And I did see in the video that his suit was made by who was it? I forget the guy's name again. Oh, I don't know
Mr.
why.
Fantastic, I
Mr.
think was it?
Fantastic, huh? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, pretty cool character, pretty cool story. He was a football star, right? That was his,
Yeah,
and then he wound up having to get his leg amputated. Okay, he shattered his kneecap or something tragically, and so they had to lop that thing off. And then his due to an unfortunate course of events, his family was attacked and everything, and he was one of the few survivors.
yeah.
And he wound up getting mutated to where he's you know hard as steel now, and pretty cool story, pretty cool origin story, I think.
I mean, do you feel like that was a bad thing for him, or overall would that be the best thing that you could hope for?
I mean,
I guess it is subjective, huh?
yeah, it is subjective, but I would say his girlfriend was in favor of it for sure, probably.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, I'd say
She
she was
said
probably.
he's still all around.
She said, "Hey, yes, yes, Mr. Steele, come here."
Mr.
Yes,
Steele.
yes. So, but yeah, pretty cool. And he was a part of the Justice Society, right? Justice Society of
Uh-huh.
America, I believe, was
Yep.
his team.
Yep.
And
No Justice
yeah,
League over here.
no Justice League. We were with the Society today, and he, has some pretty cool feats from what I had seen. But there wasn't a whole lot of like just straight up information available on him that I could find.
Right.
Like there's like a couple videos, but they're like just talking about his kind of general powers and such. Like there wasn't really any story breakdowns that I could find. I couldn't find anybody, you know, going through a whole plot or whatever from any of the books or anything. So
Right.
I kind of need to go and actually search out some of the actual books that I can read to really get a hang on this.
Right. Right.
But GK Recruit asking who we're drawing. This is Citizen Steel.
Citizen Steele. He is a DC character. For the month of December, we're going to be focusing on DC characters. So he's one of the DC members of the Justice Society, which is the opposite of the Justice League. Not opposite, but they're not the Justice League. We're
Right.
more familiar with the Justice League, but there's also the Justice Society, which who else is in there? Like Hawkman.
Mm, possibly. Yeah. That could be right. To be honest, I'm again not super familiar, and I don't know the whole squad. I don't know the whole squad. GK Recruit knows who the Justice Society is, though. They're familiar. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Take a picture of yourself. Because you're used to smiling at the camera. You don't really be mean mugging
Yeah,
like that, right?
yeah, yeah. Of course not. I'm a sweetheart. I hit him with the baby blues, and that's it. That's all I gotta do normally. But yeah, I had to get the old fists up there, and excuse me. Photogenic says the JSA has a boatload of heroes: Flash, Hawkman, Hawkwoman, Green Lantern, Doctor Fate, Doctor Midnight, and lots more. Nice. That's cool.
That's right.
That's cool.
I love all the knowledge that you have for us, Photogenic.
Yes. Thank you.
You're appreciated, bro.
So, how am I going to shade this puppy? So, his whole suit is metallic, shiny for
I
anybody
know.
to wear. Yeah.
I'm trying to be very selective of where I put like my ink and stuff, man, because
I shouldn't have done a straight on pose. Now it's got to be kind of symmetrical. Okay, so if I have the light coming from, maybe I can just do a top down. Maybe we'll keep it. So I'm gonna go through and kind of block in basic general lighting, and then I can go in and figure out what exactly I need to do to make him look shiny. My thought process on this one.
he's got a lot of things going on with his suit here.
Yeah. Something's not right over here. I think this is too high. Oops. Computer is telling me to update. No.
Uh-oh.
No, I do not want Windows 11 right now. That was not the time. That was not the time. I've been delaying it. I've heard mixed things about Windows 11, so I'm just delaying it for now. Okay. So we can have some shading down here. We can have, again, it's just the basic kind of shading scheme, lighting scheme.
Look at this. So Photogenic says the reason his suit was shown originally as metallic was because it was like chainmail, but tighter weave.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Wasn't made by the Wakandans, huh?
Right.
That's being Marvel.
Yeah,
Stupid.
yeah.
Who is the who would the DC version of like the Wakandans be? Do they have one, Photogenic? Do you know?
It's a good question.
Because you know he got the answers.
If anybody knows, that's who it is.
I
Okay.
can't wait till we get our boy Brian. Shout out to B Daniel, Brian
That's
Daniel.
right.
He's the third member of the Hive. He's got a lot of fun facts too.
Yep. Yeah, very knowledgeable. He's also opened our eyes a lot to some things that we've missed out on.
So I want to kind of like portray like shine coming off of him, or maybe even like I don't know, ricochet, some ricochet.
Okay.
Not sure just yet.
Right. Right. I got you. I'm gonna start to add some of these little shiny kind of blobby shiny lines in here.
Uh-huh.
Try and get it kind of figured out a little bit.
You're not inking already, are you?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Probably pretty soon though. DC version of the Wakandians would be the Amazons because their metal is the same as the Wonder Woman bracelets, Amazonium.
Ah.
That makes sense. The secluded tribe with the really strong metal.
Hmm.
Makes sense. Okay, let me see.
I think I want to have like a lot of shadow on here, but you know.
Yep, I know that's gonna be awesome, bro. Freaking fantastic. That's what it's gonna be.
How were your 2 days off, bro?
Pretty good, man. Pretty solid so
Did
far.
you do
Solid.
anything?
Nah, not really. I did take a couple naps, which is out of character for me. But like I said, I think I've been a little under the weather,
Yeah.
which is kind of that was definitely a big sign for me that it had kind of caught up to me a little bit. As I fell asleep both days, Monday and Tuesday, I fell asleep on the couch, in the afternoon. I'm like, man, that's not normal for me. So
Yeah.
definitely have a little something, something. But how about you? How's your week been?
Yesterday, I put together a like one of those loft beds for Jeremiah, my youngest
Oh,
son.
nice. Yeah.
So he's got like a um pretty much like a loft bed, where he
Yeah,
can
that's cool.
game and he can chill, and it frees up a lot more space in his room.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Thank
Pretty
you.
cool.
So that's where a lot of my time yesterday went.
Right. Yeah, it definitely takes a chunk of time to get something like that kind of stuff put together, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it did take a little bit. Not too long. It was fairly straightforward, but it did take a
That's good.
while.
Right. Yeah. That's good. I'm glad it wasn't too bad for you.
Yeah, it was chill.
That's cool. Let me see. I've got my kid has uh their Christmas program is tonight. So
Oh.
I got to leave the house tonight and go sit through that. Nah, it'll be cool. But he's not very excited about it. He's all like, "Man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this." I'm like, "Come on, bro. What do you mean you don't want to do it?
Yeah,
You're unexcited?" Nah.
my oldest had a football banquet that he had to go to.
Mm,
They
nice.
did it. They did it like right after school, so he
Oh,
had to.
really?
No, yeah,
Uh, that's nice. Ours is at like 7 p.m. or something like that. So
nice. At least she
gotta
gets
go.
some time.
Yeah, gotta go out tonight. We're going out tonight. I'm going out tonight. I'm
Is
going
the
out tonight.
Is the kid's school close to where you guys stay, or?
Yeah, he's real close. But
Okay.
the thing isn't at his actual school, it's at one of the other schools in town. It's still close, but it's like I don't know. I don't know exactly where it is, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I feel
I'll just do what I'm told.
you.
She'll tell me where to go, and I'll be like, all right, let's go. All righty, let's go. Okay, this is looking all right. I think this is okay.
Hey, so
I don't know.
explain your process of how you do metallic and shiny objects, because the way you did Dr. Fate the other day was just
Mm,
it was
mm,
magical, man.
well, thank you. It's really comes down to you got to have high contrast shapes. So what I did is I go in with the side of my pencil and I kind of
Uh-huh.
block out these shapes.
Uh-huh.
And it's very similar to how you would normally shade something. So
Uh-huh.
if I have the light coming from, above, maybe slightly to the right, normally, the front of the face would be shaded in, the
Yeah.
side of the face would be shaded in, right?
Uh-huh.
So I have like bigger shapes in those areas, but you let some highlights peek through. So it's not fully shaded. And like even right here, this part of the brow wouldn't would be like fully in light,
Yeah.
but I put this big old shape in here like it's kind of reflecting something, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I get the big kind of solid, maybe blobby shapes. You can think about them as kind of being blobby shapes
Uh-huh.
in the right areas, but not fully filling it up.
Yeah.
And then I can go in and either like I can hatch out of these if I want to,
Uh-huh.
and give it a look kind of like that. Or you can go in and just add some like just straight up solid lines to kind of. It's really just a mixture of solid shapes and then some lines, which not are not necessarily hatching lines like the same way you would hatch something like see these how I'm hatching out of them.
Yeah.
You don't really need to do that. They can just be kind of just lines kind of randomly in there, and then you want to leave. Normally, I won't have any shadows going all the way up to the edge.
Uh-huh.
Like you can see all the way around here, his whole face, the shoulders. I'll have this white area left blank, which again, that kind of shows that there's light coming in there. But when you have this nice dark shape, then it gives the illusion that it's reflecting something, and having that big contrast between the black and the white is what really gives you that kind of shiny pop.
I
So
love it. I
that's pretty
love
much
it,
what I'm
bro.
about. Yeah.
I got some comments over here. Photogenic says part of D's drawing looks like he has bullets or debris bouncing off him. It looks cool. Yeah, that is what I was going for. Um, I wanted to show maybe like so the reference that I use, he's walking forward, but I wanted to see if maybe I can do some more stuff like that.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It looks great so far, man. It looks fantastic. So
Thank you.
kind of get a little bit of shading on his face here. Just want to get this stuff figured out.
I'm going in with a fine liner right now. This is a O2, an O2
Ooh,
micron
okay.
fine liner.
Nice. Nice. That's a pretty
I,
small size for you, isn't it? Don't you
it
normally use?
it is. I used a O8 to do the outline, but
Right.
because this book is pretty small, I wanted to make sure that I could, you know, do
Yeah.
something, get some of those details that I like.
I feel that. Feel that. I guess I might as well start inking too. Might as well whip out the old Pentel Pocket Brush pen and see what we can do here. Photogenic says, I know the reference. He's usually shown as being Juggernaut-like, kind of unstoppable, but he isn't really anywhere close to that power level. So what is like a good, what would you say Photogenic is a good representation of his power level? Because I've seen him do some, I mean, dude is like catching buses
Yeah, bro.
and
He
like
seems pretty
he's
pretty
pretty
unstoppable.
strong,
Yeah.
right? But what is like what if you could compare him to, like so he can't if he can't take out Juggernaut, if that's not his like that's not his level, where would you kind of how would you explain it? Photogenic. Because yeah, like I said, there is information on him out there, but it's a little sparse. It's a little sparse. Without actually going and buying the books, which I haven't done yet. So I'm gonna go in with this and get these nice, like I said, blobby kind of shapes. And you want them to be clean, but they can be kind of organic looking too. Because I mean it's
Yeah.
reflections, right? So like, yeah, his suit is metal or it's whatever, it's solid, but it's things are gonna be getting warped in the reflections, and so having like using a brush pen like this works pretty well because it has a little bit of bounce and a little bit of kind of a life of its own to it. So
Yeah.
I like the character that it can give. Let's see what I can do here. I'll probably add in some things too as I'm inking, just some random kind of lines, and see where it takes me. We're gonna have some fun. Have some fun with this one. Although we have fun with all of them, so
I
I
know
think
you do. I know you do, bro.
yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here. Drawing, sketching, chopping it up.
Bro, this is our 33rd episode. How do you
Oh,
feel so far about the journey that we've been on, you know?
pretty great, man. Pretty great. You know, it's something that I was excited to get started doing, and it hasn't let me down so far.
That's good.
So it is pretty weird, crazy that we're on 33 though,
I know. It's like, where did the time go, bro?
right? Like, we've been flying. Photogenic says the current incarnation is more like a slightly more powerful military tank. Because of the steel aspect, he's very dense, slow, and strong. So more like old school Colossus. Okay. But that's not always been the case, right? Because I mean he was like his whole thing is he was a football player. So some of the things I had seen, they must have been, I guess, referencing the older ones, is he was kind of, he had that kind of like athletic agility kind of thing to him, right? So they just have kind of removed that from the character for the more modern version, I guess,
Uh-huh.
apparently. It's interesting. It says, I wish I were as fast as you guys when it comes to drawing. It doesn't take too much to be as fast as me, to be honest. But thank you. I appreciate that. I wish I was as fast as D. So, you know.
I remember telling you and B this a while, like when we first got cool and started pursuing what we're doing, that I always wanted to be quick, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted the speed to be on my side because I was always trying to prepare for where I felt like we could go, you know? Imagine doing a bunch of conventions and stuff. When you're
Right.
doing these conventions, I'm assuming people they want the speed. They want they wanna watch you do the stuff and all of that, but then I also, I know that I need to work on my accuracy. And by
Mm,
accuracy, what I mean is, like, making sure that even though I'm drawing quick, that the character looks how the character should look. You follow me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a hard balance, right? It's a hard and see that's my thing is my excuse me. Yo, Mace, what up? Shout out, it's nice to see you again. It says cool drawing. Thank you. Um, like I don't know, my personality is just more on the slower, more methodical side.
Yeah.
And I like what you say is true, like that is definitely the goal is to be that quick guy
Mhm.
who's quick and good, you know, but I don't know. I've just kind of have had. I've gotten better. I definitely have gotten better at being faster and at not stressing out over things.
Mhm.
But it's definitely like it doesn't. It's not how I naturally kind of work, you
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah.
I agree. Like that is definitely the goal. I want to be able to like we were talking about Jim Lee yesterday, right? How he does a little quick scribble with a pencil, and then it's all right. Where's the brush? Where's the ink? And just
Right.
gets down to it. Like that's definitely the goal, and I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But
Yeah.
what for you? So since you've had that kind of in mind for the like you said for most of your journey so far, are there any specific things that have helped you when it comes to not stressing so much about stuff and focusing like you just constantly have that in your mind like man I want to be fast, I want to be fast, fast fast fast, get it done now. Like how do you actually like practically go about working on that?
So I used to keep stuff like that in mind, but not anymore.
Mm,
Nowadays, I'm trying to enjoy the process, and I'm trying not to change my mind too often during the creation of whatever piece I'm doing. The
mm,
more what I find is the more that I change my mind, obviously, the more indecisive and slow that I'll be. So, if you do like a sketch or something, stick with it. Just stick with the idea that you had.
that makes sense. So it's not as far as give me a second, it's not as far as like physically trying to move faster but just getting your like process, the decision making part, that's you think has made a big difference for you.
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
That's good advice. That makes sense.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Mace. I appreciate that. Said they should hire us for drawing new superheroes. Appreciate that. Hey, someday that's the goal.
Hey, for real.
Um, yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go take care of something real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Cool. Who's got the timer for 30 seconds? So we just learned about this character. So this is our first time drawing him, and there's a lot to learn about him because, like you see, his suit is all metallic. So you want to keep that in mind too.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I'm glad you came back because
Of
man,
course.
it was about to get ugly.
Yeah, nah. I had total faith in you. Total faith. Mm. All right, let me see. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with all this. I want to get these solid black shapes in here first, and then we'll see what we can do. Give them a little bit of a butt chin. I don't know if he actually has one, but I'm giving him one.
He's got one now, huh?
He's got one now. This one has one. I feel like it just kind of adds to the, I don't know, adds a little something. Little chin, little dimple. Let me see. Yours is looking fantastic, bro. I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Okay. Something like that in there. Some of these. Give it a little bit of that, a little bit of this. A little swoosh.
I think I have like a rim light on the side of him.
Okay. That could be cool. Could be cool. I don't know. I'm just winging it. The hands, especially, I'm really not sure how exactly I'm going to do this metal on the hands. Let me take a quick sip of my Dr. Pepper first. See if
That's the
it'll.
wrong doctor. You
The
think
wrong doctor.
he
Yeah.
said, let me drink some Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. That'll take care of all my problems. Swoop, swoop. Something.
As you're doing your piece, is there anything that you're trying to keep in mind, or
Mostly right now, I'm just trying to get the shiny to show through.
yeah?
That's the main thing. And like, not lose any of the, like, not lose my sketch in the process.
Uh-huh.
It can be easy when you got this fun brush pen, to just go in and kind of obliterate everything you did with your sketch. And so I'm trying to not do that.
I want to see if I can go in and put some deep shadows, but this is where it starts getting tricky.
Yeah. Yep. That do be a challenge, bro. Although I'd say that's definitely one of your strengths. So
Thank you.
Not too worried about you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I'd say you got it under control. This right here, I don't know. I want to kind of have some lines, I think, going up to there. But then maybe I'll just totally black this out. Let's go for it. Might have been a mistake.
Oh
Maybe
no.
shouldn't have done that, but I'm just gonna, it'll work out. Like that. Maybe a little line right there. This. So again, I'm focusing on. So like I have this shadow penciled in on the whole side of this pinky, but on the inks, I'm not going to go all the way up to the edge. I want to make sure I keep a little something, a little sliver there, to help with the shine. That's one of the things that's going to help it kind of look shiny. Hopefully. That's another thing I'm keeping in mind. Because my pencils, I was just blocking in the basic shading.
Uh-huh.
And then now with this, I'm trying to actually give it the illusion of being shiny. And I'm still going to come back in with a fine liner to kind of fix some of this empty space I have. That'll help a little bit.
That's right.
I could probably add something like this though. I should maybe have some little something on this thumb. Boom. Something like that. Something like that might work. Okay. Bam. 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 Bam, bam, bam.
Going good over there, huh?
I'm just trying to get into it, Getting into it. Let's see. Photogenic says, is that Dr. Pepper or Diet Dr. Pepper? Which tastes more like real Dr. Pepper. This is the Dr. Pepper zero sugar. Yeah, zero sugar. It's not the cream. I would prefer to have the Dr. Pepper cream soda, zero sugar, or even the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper zero sugar. But excuse me. But this one will do just fine. Not sponsored, but shout out to Dr. Pepper. I am a fan, so. But not too much. You don't want to be drinking too much pop, boys and girls. Just a little bit here and there, to help you get through the streams and everything. Just a little bit.
Not too much pop.
Not too much. No. I'm a can a day kind of guy. And even I'll skip days sometimes too. So you gotta have it under control. Don't be a slave to your vices. It's all too easy. Coffee, though, I'm a bit of a slave to coffee. I'll admit that.
I think all of this is going to be shadow.
Black some of this out too. Probably not really getting the exact shapes I want with this, but it's okay. I'll fix it. Maybe a little something like that. That's okay. That's not horrible. All right, now I'm going to bring a fine liner in. Ink some of this other stuff. Get some of these things inked up a little bit here.
Do you I know I had talked about like being not indecisive or anything like that, but do you still have moments where you second guess even the plan that you had, like you thought you had completely figured out?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I am better at pushing through that.
Yeah.
And doing the show is one thing that's definitely helped me personally a lot with that. Because, we only have a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And, there's a bit of pressure with thousands of people watching to try and actually finish your thing.
Yeah.
And so that definitely helps. But yeah, I will definitely have times where I'll look up and see what you're doing, and I'm like, man, bro, I just shouldn't have showed up today, or I wish I would have done a better sketch or had a better idea or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can still, for the most part, just push through it. and make it work. Photogenic. I don't know. I'm a little late to the party on that one. I'm sorry.
On what?
He said, "Don't be a slave to my vices. Where were you before hookers and blow took over my life?" I'm sorry, man. I wish I was there for you. But you know, there are worse things. Could be worse.
Then hookers and blow?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it could be worse. You know, it could be I don't know. I don't want to say anything. Hold on. I don't want to say anything. Too risque. But it could probably be worse. Do I want to ink top of his head? I don't know exactly what kind of background I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to leave that for right now. I think we'll leave that for right now, yeah. This can go down there. Nice, smooth ink lines. Crispy smooth. I think those are uneven, though. But it's okay. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. Nobody knows.
I think I want to maybe extend this a little bit.
Okay. That's really looking great, man, what you've got so far.
Thank you.
Photogenic, that is, we're on the same page, actually. I was going to say something related to that. He said, I would say worse would be being young at heart. Call back to what we were talking about before with that. Yeah. That's, bro. Oh, it's funny, man. I was going to say something. I wasn't going to put it so democratically as that. That's a great way to say it. That's a great way to say it. That's a great way to say it. Yeah. That would be a worse addiction, I think, to have. A worse vice. Okay. Finish this inking up a little bit. I think this is coming out okay so far. But I don't know what I'm going to do about the face, though. For what? Yeah. So I'm going to skip it for now. Focus on it. Now, when I outline certain things, like these hands, when I outline these hands, it's really going to look shiny. Even the face right here, like, so I didn't outline the whole thing, but you can see just outlining these couple edges, it really helps sell the shininess.
Yeah, dude.
It makes it look like it's reflecting something, So once I get these hands done, as far as the outline, it should have hopefully the same effect. Which is why I'm not sure. I really like leaving certain things like the top of the head and the shoulders not outlined and letting the background kind of define those. But I don't know. With this kind of thing specifically, the outline really does help sell the effect. So I don't know. I'm gonna focus on finishing the other things that I can do that I know for sure I'm gonna ink, and then we'll see how it's looking. Oh yeah, like look at that hand already. Oh my god, just that
Yeah, bro.
small, just doing that little outline makes a nice difference.
That
And then
looks
I'll get
dope.
some. Thank you, thank you. Get some more things in there to help. Let's get this logo solidified here too. The bird. Give him the bird. How you feeling about your piece so far over there?
I think it's cool. I'm really, I think it's coming out the way that I want it to, but I haven't practiced a lot of doing like metallic or shiny
Mm.
objects. So that's something that I know I need to practice on.
Mm. Well, so far you're selling the effect, bro.
Thank you.
Faux show. Something like this. Kind of this cool kind of mouth shape, maybe. I might just try and just paint the skin. I don't really want to ink it. I already got so much ink on the what's it called? Suit. I think it's gonna be confusing if I start adding a bunch of solid ink on his skin also.
Maybe just a little bit.
But if I can, I think I have enough time where I should be able to throw some paint on this bad boy.
Oh damn, you gotta paint it too, bro?
We're gonna see. I'm gonna try.
Always doing the most.
Yeah, well, you know. Gotta try and contribute somehow. This. What does this the guy's suit freaking look like? I think we would have that. White, blue, white, white, blue, white. Maybe shouldn't have had that there. I didn't actually want to have that on the white. Mother trucker. That was a mistake. Okay, I'm gonna add some of these little lines here. Hopefully, I gotta be careful to not overdo it. But these hands are not really giving me the look that I want. Um, maybe right there. Maybe somewhere in here. Above or below? Let's go below. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's get a couple right here. Bam, bam, bam. Shoo, shoo. Major. That's another major key right there. Is you gotta hit him with the sound effects.
I noticed, bro.
Major key. Anybody in the chat use sound effects when you're drawing to help improve your drawings? Let us know. Bam. Major key.
I've come so far with this. I'm really just trying not to mess it up with like one wrong line. You know,
Oh yeah.
one wrong line, and the stream would be ending.
You're walking on a thin precipice, huh?
Yeah, bro. Let's see. Photogenic would say sound effects all the time, especially when I'm drawing energy blasts or explosions.
Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. Yeah. You already know about that major key. You got that one on lock. I think I need. Do I need it right there? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a couple. Let's do a couple. Huge
There is a
mistake.
sound effect right there.
Yeah. Ah! I got that one all day. Okay, maybe a couple more up here. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. I don't have any shines in his blue and his white. I guess I have this shine over here. Maybe I should add some more. That one was a bit of an accident. But maybe he should have them in the white.
I think I might just leave this black and white.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
No reason not to, honestly. Do I want to do this? Maybe I should think first.
Nothing wrong with that. Take a second. Figure it out.
Man, my stream is looking a little choppy. What's going on over here? Why is my iPad so choppy right now? Let me see if it's better. It's a little choppy, bro. What the heck? ¿Por qué me? Why? Okay, I think I am going to add a little bit to that. I guess I should maybe, since I have this over here, I should probably continue it a little bit on that. Maybe down here, I guess, too. I'll have it be a little less thick and blobby on the white parts of the suit, but I'll still have a little bit there. Maybe one down here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not?
Uh-oh.
Okay. No, he's okay.
Uh-oh.
Probably just whacked his head or something. He can take it. You're feeling, this photogenic says, you're feeling the energy of the drawing when you start narrating the voices or the lighting or any of that stuff. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
Into it, in the zone, baby. All right, let's do some painting. Now, what color is this guy actually? Why is this? Don't do me like that. So, red, that part is blue. That part is, no. Red, oh my god. Oh my god. It's okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't draw his freaking. Oh my goodness. How come you didn't tell me?
I'm too busy trying not to mess up my own. What are you talking about?
Photogenic, why didn't you tell me? I didn't draw his collar.
Whoopsie.
His little choker thing. His little goth girl necklace he's got. You know what I'm talking about? He's got the you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. Totally forgot.
Photogenic says, D, chin strap. Oh, no, he's fine. He's just playing in traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's got to be a much more serious scream to get my attention.
Clearly.
Oh, he said, I had no idea you weren't done yet. If you had finished the piece, then I would have pointed out your failings. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I can count on you for that.
At the
I
very
should
least,
have,
though. At the
yeah,
very
for
least.
sure. Yeah. I should have really gone and drawn it in like like a heart pattern or something, or the the kind of lacy pattern. Really go into have that. Yeah, the Hot Topic Citizen Steel. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get some paint. Let's paint this dude. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness.
Did we lose you? Okay. Sound like you
Hmm?
were gone for a second.
I'm still here. I'm still standing after all this time. I'm still standing. Oh, maybe I'm not. Do you hear me? Am I still here?
Yep, I hear you.
Okay. The videos on my computer are buffering. Let me hit them with the refresh. ¿Qué estás? What's happening? What is happening? Don't do this to me, please. I can be able to see the chat. I can't see the chat.
All right, let me look right now.
My computer.
Photogenic, all he said was LOL.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
That was based on the other comment that y'all were talking about.
Yeah, my computer is not connecting right now. What the heck, bro? Well, that sucks.
I've been there before.
At least I'm still here. I can see it. My iPad is still live, looks like. And my phone obviously is still live. I can't see the chat on my iPad though. It doesn't come up on the screen. Well, we're gonna keep on trucking, I guess. But what the heck is going on here? Oh wait, am I back now? Okay. I think. Wonder if there's something going on with my internet provider.
Who are you with?
Mediacom. Here we go. I can see him again now. Okay. All right. Well, I'm back. If I was gone, I'm back now.
Good.
Okay, so his gloves are blue. I have to remember his gloves are blue, bro. Do not let me forget, because I'm going to be going in with this red. I cannot forget. If I paint his hands red, I'm gonna throw my sketchbook at the wall, bro.
I will do my best.
It looks like his ear things are blue too? Or
Uh,
are
I
they
can
white?
look up reference.
Says the thing on his head, his mohawk is blue. I'm
Yeah,
looking at this picture right now. It looks like they're blue. That's a little much. Nothing wrong with the provider if everything else in your house is connected to the internet and working and the computer isn't. You sound a little biased over there. Photogenic.
he just
You
won't let you make up any excuses.
sound like you're defending the man.
See?
I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I don't know. It's back now. My iPad did say it was disconnecting for a second though. But my computer is plugged in. My computer is Ethernetted in, so I don't know. Armorlight. I did actually. Actually, to be honest, this is AI. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I did. He asked if I drew that. Yeah, I drew this one, and D drew that one over there. I can't tell if you're if you're disappointed that I drew this or impressed. I can't tell the tone. So
He was disappointed in my Doctor Doom, not Doctor Doom, but Doctor Fate. He said,
maybe.
nah, I ain't subscribing to that, B.
She said I'm out. Thanks, but no thanks.
Right.
On stream though, yeah. Well, I started the sketch before stream, but I cleaned the. Yeah, you can feel free to check the tapes when we're done. Feel free to check the tapes. Yeah, this is last night I did. I'll show you. We'll give you a little recap. A little recap for anybody just now joining us. I did this sketch last night. It was my first time trying out the character. And then this is what I'm trying to do today. It says it just looks like something that takes a long time. So if you did, that's impressive. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I started the sketch, like I said, before the show, but most of it, yeah, was done on stream. I appreciate that. You're very kind. It's you know, I don't know. I think it's part of the shiny, that's part of the kind of, I don't know, the appeal of the shiny stuff is it looks like it's really complicated. At least to me. When I see it, it looked complicated and it looks like it's like difficult and takes a long time. But I'm just gonna expose myself. In reality, it's just a bunch of blobby shapes and some lines thrown in there. So it's kind of like the Prestige. If you've ever seen the movie The Prestige, it's like a quote from that. The secret impresses nobody. It's kind of how I feel. You ever seen that movie, D? Prestige?
We were talking about it. It was with the magicians, right?
Yeah.
No? Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Bale and
And
else.
who else? Christian Bale and Jake.
It's got
Or
it's got Batman's butler in it. Oh God, I can't. Michael Caine. Michael Caine's in it.
I haven't seen it,
Yeah,
but I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
yeah. Great movie. Great movie.
What do you like about it?
Christian Bale.
Got
I
it.
like Christian Bale. I like the it's oh, man, it's just like it's kind of suspenseful, you know?
Uh huh.
Um and it's like I'm like, you're not new, bro. I'm just messing with you. I really am grateful for you saying those nice things. But it's got a great reveal at the end. It's got a, oh my god, freaking fantastic reveal. And like just the basic story for anybody who's not familiar is it follows the life of these two magicians, okay? And basically they grow up, they start off, they're both kind of like in the slums, I guess you could say. I mean, they're like, beginner amateur magicians, and they're working their way up in the world. And then as they both get more and more famous, they're kind of rivals, right?
Uh-huh.
And they go into this big kind of competition thing of who can create the perfect trick or the better trick or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they both go to very extreme lengths, but in a different way. They both, they take a different approach, but it's very extreme and very like just very very extreme, to make these tricks happen and to one up each other. And it's kind of like a psychological thriller, I guess you could describe it
Uh-huh.
as. And it really it just takes you through the ringer, man. It gives you a pretty wide variety of emotions, and just I don't know. It's great. It's got, oh yeah, photogenic. Hugh Jackman is in it, and so is David Bowie. Um, and they're just great in it. Hugh is fantastic. Christian Bale is incredible. Like, I don't know, man. It's very good, very
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Armalite says, D, I've never not agreed with one of your paintings except the ones where you don't add the mustache. You know what mustache? Photogenic agrees that it's a dope flick. And Armalite says that he likes the Joker character from Gotham. I agree. Yeah, from the show Gotham. Yeah, yeah, that's a cool character. And photogenic, the ending is a little screwed up, but in a good way. Oh my god, bro! Yeah, crazy. It's crazy because it shows how far both of those guys are willing to go, or how far they went. You know, and it's
Uh-huh.
different, like they in different ways. You know, it's different ways, and it's messed up. It's just messed up, but like it just blows your mind. It really blows your mind.
I feel
And a
like
lot of
I feel like I didn't get far enough in the movie to
mm,
really,
yeah, yeah,
I I
that's fair. Yeah.
I need to give it another chance though, especially with you talking about it like that.
It's definitely one of my favorites. I mean, I don't remember when the movie came out, but I was younger when I was watching it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I was the appropriate age to be watching it, but it really it hit me pretty hard. And even like now, obviously to this day, I still remember it, pretty vividly. And like the themes that go through it, like that quote, "The secret impresses nobody," because the guy, he's like showing a trick. I think he's showing a trick to some girl or something, and she's begging him, tell me how it's done, tell me how it's done, but he lets her know, hey, the secret impresses nobody, and that theme is kind of like a theme. There are certain themes throughout the movie, and
Yeah.
I don't know, very good, very good, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. I am Ho. My humble opinion. I feel like people who normally say in my humble opinion, uh, are not really very humble. What do
They
you think?
might not be humble, but that opinion.
Mm,
Maybe that's just as humble as they could be,
could be. Yeah, you're right. That's a good
which
point.
varies from person to person.
That's true. Yeah. Chris says nice. Thank you. Photogenic says that came out in 2006. Really? Wow. So I would have been. I definitely wasn't the target age when that movie came out, but I probably didn't watch it right when it came out.
Armalite asks, have y'all watched Rick and Morty? I actually haven't gotten like too into it. I'm
Really?
familiar with it, but I haven't sat down and like watched anything.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't really watched anything
Mm.
about it. What
I used
about
to
you?
watch it. Yeah, I used to watch it pretty regularly. I watched, the first few seasons, but it's been a
Okay,
while since I watched it.
right.
It's been a while. But yeah, it's a funny show. It's a funny show.
Armalite says, I always thought it was an honest opinion. That's how I always used it. I mean, it could be
Oh, in
interchangeable.
my honest opinion,
It could be interchangeable though.
that's a good point. In my honest opinion, yeah. Huh. Interesting. I could see that. In my humble opinion, it's
Mr.
like,
Schneebly.
yeah. uh, humble opinion. In my honest opinion, that shit was buns. That was buns. Okay, let me get some blue here. How's this blue look? That'll probably work. Armalite, you can do a lot with the Rick and Morty universe. Yeah, that's true. Maybe we'll have to do something with him. Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. Photogenic's gonna try and watch Rick and Morty. Says it also connects to Gravity Falls. Ooh.
Yeah, now Gravity Falls was something that I used to watch back in the day. Not a
Really?
lot. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I used to watch it with like my younger brother and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one actually. That's one I missed out on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it's good, but just haven't actually watched it myself. Accidentally went to the edge on this over here. Let's see if I can pull some of this paint up. Dry off the brush and re-wet the paint a little bit, and then come back in with a dry brush. And pick it up. I can always hit it with some whiteout later if I need to.
I'm
And
telling you, that damn whiteout don't be working for me, bro.
yeah, not the Pascas or not the freaking jelly rolls. Pascals will work though, pretty well. I need a thinner Pasca though. Mine's too thick. You get a thin one. Okay, let's get some of this. I remembered that the gloves were blue. I didn't mess up and paint them red.
Good job.
I'm so happy, man. I was nervous, especially as got off on a tangent. I was afraid I was gonna totally forget about it.
It's all it takes sometimes, huh?
Yeah, it's real easy. It doesn't take much, to be honest. Speaking of painting, Evan, he commented on my. I posted the Sub-Zero drawing, and he said I should try putting some more paint on it and just leave the color. Because I said, I was considering painting his costume too, but I wasn't sure. And he was like, "Yeah, bro, you should paint the costume. Just leave the highlights white. I trust in your ability or whatever, something like that." But I don't know if I'm actually going to do that or not. I don't know if I trust in my ability, and I like where it's at too. So like, it's hard. It's always hard to tell if if you're going to make it something better or worse.
Yeah, I know that.
But we'll see what happens. Armalite, I watched the first 3 seasons and recently got back into it. You're on the 5th season now? Nice. Is it holding up to the 5th season? It's still like a good time? I can't remember. I'm trying to think of how much of that I watched, but I can't remember. Definitely, at least 2 or 3 seasons. maybe even 4. I think I know I got up to there was the clone Beth, and they had like rejected Rick or something. They, because he wouldn't tell them which one was the real Beth, which one was the clone. Or he told him, he's like, no, you're not the clone. And they're like, that's exactly what you would say to the clone.
Right.
It caused a big fallout or whatever.
So isn't Beth like his mom?
Uh,
Or
she's
or
his daughter.
daughter? Got it. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you
No,
were
no,
talking
you're
about
yeah, you're
not.
okay.
Thought you were talking about the kid.
Yeah, Morty. Yeah, Rick's daughter, Beth. And there was a whole thing about she had approached him to like make a clone of her to stay home with the kids and the family while she went out and had adventures or something. And then she started getting all worried. She's like, what if he did that and I'm the clone? And I just don't know, you know.
Whoopsie.
She, yeah. So then she went and asked him, am I the clone? He's like, no, you're not the clone. She's like, that's exactly what you would say to the clone. Caused a big thing. It was pretty funny, but a lot of it was like really funny, at when it was like just funny episodes, like the Mr. Meeseeks stuff and the space television, that kind of stuff, where it was just a bunch of little bits over and over again, was kind of when it was really shining for me. And then they lost, what's his name, Justin Roiland. He's gone now, right after facing allegations.
Oop.
So yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Lost another one. Photogenic said some of the writers who worked on Rick and Morty were hired to work on Loki since they had experience working on a multiverse story. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not know that.
How do you think they did?
The first season of Loki was good. That's all I've seen of it, actually. I still have not caught up on that show.
The second season is pretty good too, bro. I ain't gonna
Yeah?
lie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually like it.
Nice.
I watched it multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Yeah. I did just finish the first season of Arcane finally.
Wait, the first season?
Yeah, the first season. I had to go back and rewatch like half of it because I didn't finish it.
Uh-huh.
So I went back and got caught up on it. Watched the last episode, I think yesterday or the day before. Something incredible though, so good.
I'm trying to watch the second season now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I gotta watch that. I got a request to draw a couple characters from that, so I wanted to get caught up on it. I mean, I wanted to watch it anyway.
That's right.
I didn't stop watching it because I didn't like it. Just probably had another kid or something, and threw me off. Threw me off of everything fun and enjoyable. You know how that goes. Okay, a couple more chats. I gotta catch up on. Photogenic says Gravity Falls is super good. Okay, so the guys that made Rick and Morty and Gravity are friends in real life, which is why they made those connections. That's cool. And said we got to get that bleed proof white. Yeah, you're right. We do, bro. I'm going to. I promise. I just haven't yet. And Armalite, I don't know what character you guys are drawing. It looks like reverse Captain America. Red costume, blue gloves, and boots. I see what you're talking about. This is Citizen Steel, a classic character from Justice Society of America. He's basically a dude who, due to an accident, it wasn't really an accident. He was being attacked. They were coming for him. His body got turned into living steel, basically. And this is a suit that he wears on himself to protect those around him because he's so strong. He can't actually interact with people because he'll just he just is that strong. He's just that guy, you know. So yeah, Citizen Steel. There's a few different Steel superheroes: Commander Steel, Citizen Steel. I think one is just called Steel, right?
Yep. Yep.
So there's a few different ones, but this is Citizen Steel that we're doing. Photogenic said on the Sub-Zero, he thinks I should have made the area around the eyes darker and made the eyes a piercing blue to match his power. Or amazing. Oh damn. Hold on, I gotta go look at it now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Like shade in the whole eye sockets. I could do darker hatching on those, and then might do that. Thank you for that recommendation. Excuse me.
How you feeling over there, man?
Freaking fantastic.
Good.
Armlight says that's the fourth. Okay, that's the fourth season. So I've seen at least up to the fourth season. He removed his memory, so he wouldn't actually know who the clone was. That's pretty cool. Photogenic also enjoyed both seasons of Loki. Armlight said if I was made of steel, I'd run around naked, destroying my enemies. I bet you would. I think it would be super effective, probably.
He probably does it now, even not
Right?
still.
Right? Not fully. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take these guys out. Don't you worry. It really strikes some fear into their hearts. Bringing that fear. Okay, so same thing right here. Again, talking about the shiny. The whole front of his face would really be in shadow. Okay, right? So I'm adding some shadow to this, but I'm leaving little gaps. Like there's some kind of, highlight coming through. It's like reflecting some light. And then I can go in and make one edge of this shadow darker. Okay. So it kind of fades out. Because again, we want that high contrast. High contrast. Name of the game. Having it to where it's like darker on one end and then kind of fading out is a great way to give that illusion. That's the first person who really helped me understand it was Evan, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, in one of his little superhero, like one of his it might have been the first thing we did with him, where it was just a quick, he's teaching us how to do head sketches, side profiles and stuff. We were doing Loki. Or no, Thor. And he's like, this is how you do, this is how you make it look shiny. Have it be this. And he did it so easily, and it kind of clicked for me a little bit. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And so then, I experimented with doing it with alcohol markers and, I've just been kept messing with it ever since then. But yeah, his quick little tutorial with a pencil is what really helped make it click for me, which is kind of cool.
I feel that.
Yep. Shout outs to Evan Burris. Armlight brings a whole new meaning to Balls of Steel. Right. That's right. And Photogenic, I have no recommendations for D's stuff. You know how it is. Yeah, I know how it is, bro. I freaking know. Believe me. God. Not only do I have to deal with my own insecurities, but now I got Photogenic in here just solidifying it, digging me into a deeper hole.
Not even, bro. Relax.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not as bad as that day when I what's the word? Blasphemed against classic rock. Coming after me that day.
I mean, how dare you make
Yeah.
such?
Yeah. I get it. It's fair.
He's just trying to keep you humble at the end of the day.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I appreciate it. You big freaking jerk. Oh, he said, Armo, Armo says, if that guy teabags you, then that's it. That's GG's. That's not, he doesn't teabag to taunt, he teabags to win. That's what it is.
That's so funny.
Says, yeah, says that looks really good. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you're on my side, bro.
Have you left him any food? That's probably why, huh?
Mm. Yeah, I left a nice big old slice of pecan pie. Do you guys do pecan pie, bro? Is that a Thanksgiving food for you?
No, but pecan pie is actually pretty good, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah,
Well,
it's not
that's
bad.
like, yeah, it's one of the that's one thing my family does is pecan pie, right? And then
Uh huh.
here with my girl, I was talking about pecan pie and stuff. She's like, I've never had pecan pie. She's like, what is that? What is pecan pie? And I'm like, I said, excuse me, what did you say? You know,
Uh huh.
and so it's just like they don't make pecan pie. Like it's not a Thanksgiving thing for them. And so I was curious. So I was asking, I was asking someone at work. I asked one of my coworkers. I was like, bro, do you do pecan pie? Like, is this just not a thing around here? And he was like, oh, I mean, not really. I know what it is, but we don't really do it. So I was like, just kind of like, damn, what do you guys do? Like, how do you not eat pecan pie on Thanksgiving? So I this year I tried making some pecan pie for the first time on my own. It
How'd it go?
was pretty solid, bro. It was pretty
Ah,
solid. I didn't take it to the function. I kept it at home. But
you didn't even share it.
no, no, no. We brought no, no. we brought we brought plenty of other things to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
we brought our world famous peanut butter blossoms, some chocolate cake pops, and some other cookies. So we brought enough. But yeah, man, it was like, I don't know, it was good though. It was good, especially for it being my first time. Probably not as good as my grandma. She, but I mean, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But I think I did good though for my first time. I think I did pretty good. And my girl liked it. She tried it. We wound up eating it. We ate the whole thing. So I'd say it was a success. But photogenic chinstrap, you and I are both at the bottom of that hole with D drawing above us. It just gives us something to stride towards. Yep, that's right, man. I'm glad that in common. Okay, I got a little bit. I think I have a little bit too much over here. I want to try and pull some of this paint up. It's Armor D. You've been using colors to outline the characters lately. Does that help you?
Sometimes I feel like it might just be another thing that I'm trying,
Mm.
but I would be lying if I said that there's like a rhyme or reason to it.
Well, I mean, too, I know you've been just kind of sketching in color too, right? So you kind of just
Yeah.
have some of that showing through a little bit, which just kind of gives it kind of a cool appeal, I think. Also,
Thank you.
yeah, for sure. Um, Photogenic loves pecan pie. Diabetes doesn't, but F it. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Armalite had pecan pie yesterday. Nice. Oh, yeah, mine is gone already. But, oh, yeah, I love it, bro. I love it. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad that you guys are with me on this. Because when she hadn't had it, I'm like, okay, like, whatever. But then I talked to this dude at work, and he's like, "Nah, man, we don't really do pecan pie." I was just like, "Is this just like an Illinois thing, or am I the weirdo here? Like, what's going on?" I don't know, but it's a pretty easy pie to make. Thankfully, it was pretty easy to make, and came out good. Yeah, no, I did not take it, Armalite. I did not take it. That was for us. But like I said, we brought really, as long as we bring the peanut butter blossoms, then they're happy because we got those on lock. We got those on lock. I can guarantee nobody in the chat has ever had a better peanut butter blossom than the ones we make. I guarantee it. Put money on it.
Bet money.
I would put money on it. Yeah, they're pretty good. The cake pops too are on point, man. We got the cake pops down. Also, God, it was so good. That was our first time debuting those with the family. That was cool. Let's try and darken some of this over here, but I don't want to overdo it too
That
much.
looks great, dude. Look at those colors.
Thanks,
That
man.
looks amazing.
Appreciate that.
I
Oh,
thought
Armalite said he had an experiment go wrong in Illinois, and one of the side effects is they forgot about pecan pie. Hey, man, it's their loss, not mine. I remembered, so we're good. Don't gotta apologize to me. You gotta apologize to everybody else here. They're the ones missing out. Okay. Something like this, maybe. Excuse me. I'm glad my voice sounds so. Believe it or not, my voice sounds so much better right now than it did yesterday.
this is the
And
better version.
yeah, even this morning, bro, I woke up today, and I tried talking, and I was just like, "Oh my god, bro, this is gonna be an ASMR stream." I'm whispering the whole time, but it came back a little bit, thankfully. So. But yeah, this is better. This morning, oh my god, it was straight up puberty voice, bro. It was just cracking nonstop. There was no tone and richness to it.
Yeah.
It was brutal. Okay, I think I should probably put. I guess I should probably put a little bit of shadow on the inside of this eagle or this bird. I assume it's eagle. It's an eagle, right? Probably
Pigeon.
pigeon. So Mike Tyson designed this character. It's a pigeon.
Yeah. It's a pigeon.
A pigeon. It's a pigeon. Got one of these goddamn pigeons up in here. So we're gonna get a little color on his chest. Spice it up a little bit.
Damn, bro.
Oh, you didn't know I could do that, did you?
No.
Didn't know about that, huh?
Fun fact.
You little whippersnappers. Watch out, chin strap comes around. Just kind of fade that out a little bit.
I'm done with this.
Oh my goodness, look at that. God, man. You're too freaking good, bro.
I wouldn't say all that.
You're too freaking good. Okay, I gotta do a background still. What time is it? 2:10? I'm gonna take a sip. Should I do just a black background? It kind of might make him pop off a little bit.
Yep.
What can I do though? Should I do it with ink? Should I do it with ink? I kind of want to do some more paper towel inking. I love that. I love that stuff. Love that. I love that. I love you so much, girl. I love you, Mary Jane. I love you. Oh, stop it, Peter.
Wow.
Oh, stop it, Peter. Don't
Voice
talk to me like
acting.
that on the live stream.
That's
That's right.
what you need to do. Voice acting.
Yeah, maybe that'll be my backup plan. I'm gonna learn how to animate, and then I'm just gonna voice act my own stuff. Yo, what up, Night Ninja? Night
Night
Ninja.
Ninja, what's up, man?
I might ask, what got me sick? It's just that time of year. I've been real dry for the past little while. Oh my goodness, what the freak is going on? My ink thing is, and it yeah, I don't know. It just finally caught up to me, took my voice away. Cause I've been kind of having some nasal issues, bro. I'm about to lose my freaking. I'm about to lose it. I got this little thing to suck the ink out of my tube, out of the container, and it's not working properly. About to have a meltdown. No, I'm just kidding. I drink so much water, Armalite. I drink so much water. So much water. But yeah, it's just it's just been getting me. And yesterday, actually Monday night, Monday night, after we streamed and we had another little drawing session later on. After that, my voice gave out on me, and yeah, it was just gone. But yesterday was pretty bad. This thing is, I think, just totally gummed up with ink because it's not. It's okay. It's okay. I'm in complete control of my emotions, bro.
That's right.
That's right. I'm in freaking control around here, baby. Okay, actually, I can use some. Let's do some. I got some acrylic ink I can use. Night Ninja says, "Give me some context. Context. What was Chin doing?" I don't know. When? Oh, maybe you're talking about Mary Jane. Just getting caught up in the moment. Really, that's all. Maybe I drink too much water. I think I drink the proper amount. I go for. I don't really measure it, but the goal is half your body weight in ounces. It's usually what I go for. But no, and I don't even really feel sick. I mean, my nose is still bugging me a little bit. I'm a little sniffly. But I'm not really it's not really a whole lot going on. My voice was just gone, bro. Oh my god, yesterday, gone. It was gone. The weird sounding voices I was making. I don't know. I don't remember why I did that actually. To be honest, I think I just got caught up in the moment. Temp fix eyedropper. Oh yeah, I should do that. Get a small straw, dip in the ink, and do it like that. Yeah, because this doesn't even have a built-in thing, so I use one of these medicine dispensers. For babies, but I think it's just all got dried up ink in the hole. Night Ninja, did you know it's bad to drink too much water? Yeah.
Yes, you can drown
Yeah.
or something.
You gotta drink it fast though, right? You can't drink too much water
Yeah,
too
I think
fast.
you gotta. I think there's a way to it though, like
Yeah.
drinking too much water at the same time and stuff. But it doesn't take a lot of water for a person to drown anyway.
That's true. That's true. I remember my grandma always warned me, you can drown in a cup of water.
Yeah.
Apparently. But no, I don't drink too much water. I'm pretty good about it. Like I said, half half your body weight in ounces is a pretty good goal to have. I think that's a pretty agreed upon standard. Which I'm not really super strict about it. I used to be a little bit what's the word? Give me a second. Don't tell me I got it. Neurotic about stuff like that. Used to be a little bit neurotic about, measuring a bunch of stuff out, make sure I'm doing everything properly and whatever, but I don't really do that so much with my water anymore. I got most of my neuroses beat out of me when I got in my relationship. It's funny, but it's true. It is actually true. I used to have a lot of what do you call it, like tics, I guess, or like kind of OCD tendencies, but
Armalite says he's practicing Batman right now. Make sure that you send us a picture of that. I want to see that.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool.
Photogenic says, so you were saying I should be drinking 2,400 ounces a day?
No,
Drinking
listen.
7 glasses of water at once can cause your brain to expand, which will put you in a coma and eventually kill you.
Dang. That's crazy. It's you take your body weight in pounds, you split it in half and drink that many ounces. You don't convert the pounds to ounces. So if you weigh, 200 pounds, you would want to drink 100 ounces of water a day. Is a general guideline. Obviously, this is not medical advice. Consult your doctor.
Look at that.
Ooh, is that marker on the background you did? And on some of those for some of your shading?
So I use pencil for some of the shading.
Yeah.
And it's got some Prisma marker for shading in the back.
Nice, bro. That looks really good.
Thank you.
Very bueno. Just gonna go in with this brush and kind of clean up some of these edges here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on now. Go. Gotta be very careful. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. Be very quiet. Hunting wabbits. Okay, let me step back and look at this. Photogenic says that's still a lot of water. Armalite Ninja is not me. Ninja is not you. Which ninja? The streaming ninja? You're not going to hit us with the dance. What was it? The pom pom? No, oh my god, the ninja dance.
He said, I think you meant to say I was drawing Batman. Did I not say that? I thought, isn't that what it said?
I think you said Batman. Yeah.
I thought so. He said, I'm practicing Batman right now.
Yeah, I thought you said Batman, but yeah. I wasn't really listening though, so I could be wrong.
Oh,
Just kidding. I was listening.
But what I meant is Knight said he's drawing Batman, not me. Oh, gotcha. My bad. My
Oh,
bad. Armalite, Night Ninja. Yeah,
right.
I mixed that up.
Oh, okay. That's why he said ninja is not me earlier too.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Now it's all coming together. I think I need a little bit more black touching him. This background here.
That looks really good, dude. You
You think
killed
so?
it. Hell yeah. Look at the way them hands look. That color and the shine. That looks, you're really stepping your game up.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I yeah, thank you. Background isn't really something about the background I just don't like though.
Something about it you don't like?
I feel like there's too much white still, but I don't want to go in and make it be too much black. Maybe I can. Because I really want, the focus to be more on him. Maybe I can just kind of fade some of these out. So I'm using a paper towel. Okay, guys. Um, and it just has a little bit of ink left on it, and it gives you a really nice kind of dry brush effect really easily, and it's very effective. And it just says not to be offensive, but who are you drawing? Not to be offensive, but who the heck is that?
That is Citizen Steel.
And that
Nate
was very
Heywood. He's a DC character that was suggested by Photogenic. So we went ahead and we're drawing him. He's a character that I've never heard of before. So it was pretty cool to try someone new.
yeah. This is our first time drawing him, and I think we've done pretty well, bro.
I think so
Yours
too.
looks so good, man. The way you've got the shading on it really hit us with that D Graves style shading. Looks very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, Citizen Steel, check him out. He's definitely a character that I want to check out some more.
Yeah.
So can recommend it. Excuse me. All right, I'm going to see what time is it.
It's almost that time.
Chinstrap, black out more of the background and add some Posca on him. He'll pop a whole lot more, a whole bunch more. Okay. So, like, fully black it out. Should I fully black it out? Like these little areas around his head. Should I maybe have it more solid black around him and then have some of these kind of stay far out? You think? And then I can solidify. Like, I definitely need to solidify some of the whites, like on his ears and such. What do you think about that, Photogenic? Make the blacks around him more solid. He says, I'm not recommending any more obscure characters. I think it's great for me, not so much for the other viewers. I mean, what do the other viewers think? Do you guys think that this has been a lesser experience for you because you aren't familiar with the character? For me, I have had fun drawing him. I get to draw someone shiny. I get to learn about a character. It hasn't really, it hasn't really ruined the experience for me. But I see where you're coming from, and if I don't know, let us know. I'm gonna start blacking this out before you answer me. He hasn't answered me yet, but I think that I agree with what he said. Hopefully, I don't just ruin the whole thing. But if I do, oh well. Posca on his ears, around the border between him and the black. Can use to tighten up the lines him in the background. Okay. So it should probably be pretty much solid black, like around him, right? I think so. I think that's what the problem is. I'll try the Posca. My Posca is a little thick, bro. Nigel just says, I wouldn't say it's a lesser experience. This is a drawing channel after all.
After all, it
Hell yeah.
is a drawing channel. And I mean, we got to learn how to do other characters too, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's definitely
there's a
beneficial
reason.
for us, right? But I
Yeah.
mean, if everybody in the chat says, yeah, this freaking sucks, bro, why aren't you drawing Batman? That's good feedback also.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that we will draw Batman, but it's still good feedback. At the end of the day, we're going to do what we want. We're going to do what we want. I do kind of like this white right here. I think I'm going to leave that. Yeah, that does look better, though. Muy bueno. What time is it? 2:27. Okay. This brush is a little frayed. The brush is afraid, and so am I. Oh.
I'm sitting here like, I'm trying not to completely ruin what I
Yeah,
have.
you've been done, right? You've already been done. I'm the one dragging it on today. I mean, as usual. It's always me dragging it on.
Nah. But look at this. I definitely redeemed myself from Dr. Fate.
Dude, that looks so good, bro. I mean, Dr. Fate was fine, but that definitely looks great.
Thank you.
Whack asking, is this the dude from The Boys? No, this is actually a character called Citizen Steel. I see what you mean, though. I see the correlation you're seeing there. Oh, this guy, Citizen Steel, he's from the Justice Society of America. He's an older character. Doesn't get a whole lot of shine. We're showing a little bit of love to him today. This Posca. Let's try it out. See if I can do this. As long as I'm quick with it, it should be okay. I think. Just gotta be quick with the lines. So, okay. Although the ears, I'm definitely not going to be able to do with the Posca. Those are too thin. Probably. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm focused. Real focused, real scared here. I can put some on. I mean, that's already pretty white. But okay. I'm probably going to have to go in with the jelly roll for the damn ears. Hopefully it doesn't let me down. Wax says, nice painting though. I suck at painting. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It takes a lot of time to get down. I'm still learning, but that has been my focus of the year was to try and get better at painting. So I've really been kind of grinding it. So I appreciate you saying that.
How do you feel you've been doing?
I'm getting there.
Getting there?
Yep. I'm definitely better than I was January 1st, 2024.
That's what I'm talking about.
And not only do I think that, I've got a better understanding of it, but I'm more comfortable with it too.
Yeah.
The decisions are coming a little easier. and all that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to do some more touch-ups on this later. It's about that time. But that's pretty solid.
It looks really good, bro.
Thanks, man. This was definitely a solid session. Solid session. That's a great freaking comment. Use a brush with the Posca to make thinner lines.
Yeah.
God,
I see
that's so
who,
genius.
Bella Rochin be doing that.
Maybe, and Killer B said hello. That's freaking genius. Because
What
I
up,
got the
Killer
thick
B?
Posca. Yo, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Lock. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it later. I'll get this posted as a short and everything. Right now I gotta take off and go pick up the kids and all that. But
All right.
man,
This was great. Great work
yeah,
today.
dude. All right, you
Today
too.
is the second day for our December marathon. We're going to be drawing a bunch of DC characters, both the known and unknown characters for the rest of December. We also need to talk about, like, are we going to take a break for Christmas and stuff?
I don't know.
Not sure, huh?
We'll
Well, we'll talk about it. I know you got to
yeah,
get your kid.
we'll find out. Make sure subscribe and hit the bell so you guys can see what we're doing when we're back, who's next, and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks to
All
everybody for
right.
coming through, and to
Yeah,
you, B, as well, for spending some time with me today. I appreciate it.
for sure, bro. Thank you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. for our Thursday sketch. Maybe we'll do maybe one of the main three for
There we
DC.
go. I'm down with that.
All right, bro. Have a good one. I'll
You
talk to you
too.
later.
Later.
All right. Peace.